Good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. All of my YouTube friends and family. How y'all is? Get down, dog. Listen, we're going to need to have a talk. Notification still ain't going out. There it is. Hey, Coonsy. Hey, Clint. Yeah, I got to come on here and do a quick video when everybody gets in. Hey, Garrett. Hello, Lisa, Ash, April, Monkey, Shannon. Omniscient, Logan, the Dew. Oh, Pamela. Let me see if I can get this right. Hey. Oh, Isaac, Fernando, Emma, Miss Connie. No, Fat Albert was, hey, it's Fat Albert. Hey, is Rerun. I can't think of the name of that show. Had Rerun and Roger. I can't think of it now. What's happening? That's it. Hey, Grim. John Travolta, you rocking and rolling and styling and profiling. Yeah, man, you know. Yeah, you know. Good Times was Thelma, JJ. I can't think of what Arnold, Gladys James, and I can't think of the girl that lived across the road, lived across the hall from them. Here I come, darker than the edge of night. Don't you worry about it, baby. It's Kid Dynamite. Yeah, Janet Jackson played Penny. Ramona, that was her name. Hey, bud. Okay, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to do one more show. Lamont, you big dummy. Bring me my ripple. Oh, Elizabeth, honey, I'm coming to join you. Oh, Esther, you so ugly, you done scared my heart completely out my chest. I know Red Fox was dirty, dirty, dirty. Lord, his comedy routine, filth. But he was one of the funniest men. Sham Ripple, that's right. He was one of the funniest men to ever live. And if you could get past the dirty mouth that he had, you'd wet yourself laughing. Yeah, Red Skelton was good. I'm about to show enough tell my age. And not many of you will remember a comedian by the name of Nipsey Russell. Nipsey Russell. Them old cats didn't care what they said or who liked it. They was out to get the laugh, and it didn't matter. Yeah, Nipsey was a black fella. But now, folks, the reason I've come back out here today, got a couple of emails and had something happen a few months back, and I just kept it under my hat, but it kind of seems relevant today. So I'm going to talk about this. We're talking about gifting and donations. I had a guy a while back. He told me, he said, Brother Cecil, you just let me know how much your power bill is, and I'll take care of it every month. Don't worry about it. I said, well, I'm really not comfortable with that. He said, no, it's what the Lord's telling me to do, and I want to take care of it. I was like, all right. Well, I was telling him. The thing happened, and I had to get the car that I've got out there now. And the guy told me, he said, just tell me how much it is, and I'll go to the bank and get it. When you tell me I'll go to the bank and get it, I assume, and I realize people should not assume, because when you do, you make an ass of you and me. That's how you spell assume. But I assumed that this fella had the money in his account. I found out later that he took a personal loan. Guys, I don't ever want any of you, not a single one of you, to give anything to me that you had to borrow. If you have to go to a bank in order to attempt to help me, please don't. I don't want that. I don't want that for my congregation, and I don't want that for my friends and my family. And that's what you guys are to me, your friends and your family. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to take your bill money and try to help me. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to take your grocery money and try to help me. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to hurt yourself in any way, shape, form, or fashion in an attempt to help me and my family. I don't want that. I've got a guy that says, Brother Cecil, just let me know when you need some money and I'll send it to you. Just write me and let me know how much you need. It's not a problem. I don't do business like that. That's not who I am. I'm not going, I'm just going to use Ash April for an example. I'm not going to say, hey, Ash April, I need $200. I got this I need to get. I'm not going to go to anybody and tell them, hey, I need this much for this. Number one, I'm not going to explain what I need the money for. I'm a grown man. And number two, I'm not going to go to somebody and ask them for money. I ask the Heavenly Father. For what I need, I ask God. And God moves on somebody. Without fail, God moves on somebody, and exactly what's needed shows up. That's how God works, folks. Now, I've got other preachers out there telling me you ought not to be asking your congregation for money. Why not? Why not? I'm not up here saying you're going to get a major blessing for it. I'm telling you what I need. You people are my friends and my family. Some of you can help, some of you can't. The ones that can't can pray. You can do that. You know, I got down on my hands and knees one night and went right on down to the floor, laying prostrate in the floor, laying in the prone position, flat out, flat on my face, praying and talking to God. And I said, God, I am $100 short on this power bill, and they coming tomorrow to turn the lights off at 5 o'clock. If I don't have it, they're coming tomorrow. God, I don't know anybody I can ask the money for. I don't have anywhere I can get it from. I'm counting on you. Church, let me tell you something. The next morning after the mail run, my wife went out and she brought the mail in and she said, "You got 5 letters here from different countries around the world." I said, "I do?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I wonder why that is." One was from Germany, one was from England, one was from Ireland, one was from Scotland, and one was from Spain. Opened up every single one of those letters, and inside each one of the letters was a $20 bill. No name, no letter, no nothing. A $20 bill. $100. Exactly what I had asked God for the night before, to have exactly the amount of money needed to pay my power bill. It takes a couple of weeks for letters to get to you from overseas. God knew this, and in plenty of time before, so it would show up right on time, God moved on people and gave them an address and told them what to do, and they obeyed. And the power bill got paid. Folks, that's the God you serve. This is why I'm telling you, I don't need you to go down to the bank and take a loan so you can help me. Please don't do that. Don't create a difficult situation for yourself in order to help me. Please don't. And if you don't have the money, please don't attempt to send it. Bounce checks hurt me. They charge me $36 at the bank for every one of your checks that don't clear. And they take that money back out of the account. And now that leaves me, let's just say it was a $50 check. Your $50 donation that you didn't have to donate has now cost me $86. Please don't help if you can't. If you ain't got it, don't write a check. Don't do it. If you need the money, don't donate 1 minute to make me think better of you, because I'm not going to think any more or any less of you if you donate or if you don't. It doesn't buy you access with me. Nothing changes between us. If you donate, you just donated. You helped me and my family. Go with God. That's your blessing. Go with God. I'm not going to call your name out on here and give you an attaboy that robs you of the blessing that God would give you. Elijah was a prophet of God. Hello, Angela. When the people of God stopped taking care of Elijah, God sent ravens, and the ravens brought him food. God won't fail you. God's not going to fail me. I need to fill an inhaler. I can't do that right now. Well, Brother Cecil, I know for a fact several folks have sent you some money to try to help you out this month. Yes, they have. And need I remind you, I'm feeding Moo, Cecil, Gail, John, Augie, and myself. I'm feeding 6 people. 6 people. You've been down to the grocery store. How easy is it to feed the 2 or 3 or 4 that you're feeding? It ain't easy, is it? Not easy, is it? I just left the grocery store. I took a notion for a salad tonight. Go figure that. Country boy eating weeds. Lettuce, tomato, boiled egg, ham, cheese, some chunky blue cheese dressing, some cucumber. That's my salad. That's what I like in my salad. And bacon bits. Don't forget the bacon bits. Lots of bacon bits. That's what goes on my salad. That's what I like. I also like Thousand Islands and French and different things. But I was in the mood for some chunky blue cheese tonight. I've been thinking a lot about chicken cordon bleu here lately. And well, nobody here eats it but me, and I ain't gonna make it. So blue cheese salad dressing, the only way I'm gonna get some cordon bleu flavor. Stuff for the salad for me and Gail and Moo and Augie, because nobody else eats salad, just 4 folks. $35 for a salad. I'm not teasing. Eating healthy foods is expensive. But I feel like I need to eat some extra healthy food because my wound is not healing. I'm not getting enough protein. I'm not getting enough nutrients and vitamins and minerals from vegetables because, oh, yeah, I can't afford to buy any. I nearly had a heart attack. A bundle this big, not even enough for one person's serving. A fresh turnip green or fresh mustard green. $1.75. Not even a single serving of fresh mustard green or turnip green for $1.75. I got a sack full of mustard seeds in there and turnip seeds. But my tiller quit. I got no way to tear up the ground, and I can't get out there and do it, so I can't plant it. But I'm also not going to give that grocery store $1.75 for less than a serving of. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I can't justify it. I hate coming on this channel and telling anybody what kind of shape we're in. I hate it. But if I don't let you know, you don't know what to pray for. If you have the ability to help, you don't know that it's needed, so you don't. Do you know there's only, I think, 3, maybe 4 people out of everybody in this chat that pays tithes regularly? Most folks don't. They don't. And I tell y'all, you don't have to pay them with me. Pay them wherever you want to. As long as it's in God's name and you giving 10%, do it. It ain't got to come to me. It ain't got to go to a church. It can go to the family next door because they need some food. It can go to your neighbor down the street because they need some medicine. It can go to a battered women's shelter. It can go to an orphanage. It can go to a food pantry. It can go any number of places. But there's only about 4 people that pay weekly to pay tithes. They don't do it. Yeah, I just say this. If everybody did, you would probably never hear me mention a penny to anybody. But everybody can't. And I'm not trying to shame nobody. You just can't. You're trying to feed your kids. You're trying to get your medicine back into to your doctors. Some folks can, some folks can't. But don't think for a minute that I'm sitting over here on a stack of cash, folks. I can show you my bank account. Somebody sent some money on Cash App yesterday. I went and took it off Cash App and put it in the bank. Why? Because I need it in the bank. Because that's where everything comes out of. Hang on a minute. Gail, I want to show you something. Gail! Gail! She must be got her earbuds in.
What is
Oh, you have got your earbuds in.
You have one, and I was watching video, so there was sound going.
Would you please hand me that box of collagen?
Yeah. I know where that is.
I just want to show you something.
Stupid toast.
So you see how deep it is? This collagen matrix. That's what it looks like. A box of 10 of these, $96 is what it costs to buy a box of 10 of them off of Amazon. I'm blessed that my doctor was able to give me that box. But they can't do that every time. They cannot give me the skin graft they're probably going to have to use on me. $3,800 for one $3,800. If my insurance company won't pay for it, I can't get it. They'll have to cut more of my foot off because I won't be able to pay that. I don't have that kind of money. A single box of gloves that I use from right there to Walmart, $14 for a box of gloves. I go through 4 pairs of gloves in one dressing change. Brother Cecil, why does it take 4 pairs of gloves? One pair to take the old dressing off. New gloves. Sterile 4x4s. Spray it. Clean it to get the spray, to get all the bad stuff off of it. Got to clean it. Got to scrub it and clean it with the sterile 4x4s. Now, I can't mix this cleaner with the betadine that I got to put on there as a medicine. So that's got to come off. New pair of gloves. Betadine on sterile 4x4s. You know what betadine costs. And it's got to be pure betadine. It can't be watered down. It's got to be pure betadine. Scrub the sore. Scrub the incision with it. The stump, got to scrub it. That goes in there. New pair of gloves because I don't want to get betadine all over my clothes, all over my bed, all over my socks, or all over the new dressing. New gloves come on, and we put on the new sterile dressing. And then we have to wrap it in a brand new, can't you reuse them, brand new ace wrap. You can't reuse these because the thing bleeds through. The stump bleeds through and gets on it. So you can't reuse those. They got to be thrown out. They're infectious. They got to be tossed out. So it's a new ace wrap every single dressing change. How much do they cost? It costs a lot of money to be sick these days. So when I come on here and say I don't have money for dressings, it's because I decided this week to feed my family. Or if I come on here and say I don't have grocery money, it's because this week I need to take care of my foot. But I don't have the ability to do both. I don't. I didn't plan to have a toe amputated. And I'm not on here crying. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. I'm trying to explain the need so it can be explained and understood that this ain't just going for flashy show and bling bling. There's the biggest piece of bling bling I own. It's an Armatron watch. Trying to get it where the camera will focus on it. It's an Armatron watch. It cost $60. Brother Cecil, why'd you get that? Because somebody sent me $60 and said, go buy yourself a watch. I can't take that and do anything else with it because they said, go buy a watch. If you send money to me and you say, for your mortgage, I can't use it for anything but that. I can't. I really like it when people send money and don't put a stipulation on it. Because now I can put it where I think it needs to go. Brother Cecil, I didn't send you that to pay bills. I sent you that for your birthday. You know what's a good birthday present? Electricity. That's a real good birthday present. My birthday would really suck without power. Wouldn't yours? You know what else is a good birthday present? Being alive to the next birthday. So, yeah, that birthday money might get used for medication to keep me alive to the next birthday. Yeah, that's a real good birthday present. An inhaler I didn't have to come out of pocket for. Man, that's something I can be thankful for. You hear me? That's a good birthday present. I love the fact that last year, 2 years ago now, somebody said I got like 100 T-shirts in the mail. Folks just kept sending me T-shirts with different sayings. I love these drama-free shirts. I love them. I love the Jesus shirts that people send. I love them. I love T-shirts. It's what I wear during the summer. And I was so tickled because I didn't have to go buy shirts. Man, that pleased me more than $100 bill would have because I didn't have to go buy shirts. Thank you, David. But folks, I want you to understand something. I'm never going to go to Tony and say, hey, Tony, you've not done this and you've not done that. And so I'm going to need you to pony up just a little bit. I'm not that guy. That ain't the kind of preacher I am. You'll never hear it. You'll also never hear me go, hey, Graham, hey, man, it would depend on whether or not they fit her. She's got such a weird size. I'm also never going to go to Grim and say, hey, Grim, hey, man, you got an extra couple $100 you can throw my way? I'm not that guy. I'm not going to do that. So please don't tell me. Message me if you need money. I'm not doing it. I'm going to message God. God can send it to whoever he wants it to have. But I'm not going to go to either, not one single individual with you guys and say, send me some money. I know she won't mind. Angela helped me out a little bit last month. When she did, I ain't saying how much, but when she did, you can ask her. She's right there. I messaged her back. I said, are you and the kids taken care of, or do I need to send this back to you? Because I don't want her. She's struggling. And I don't want her taken away from herself or those two kids. Tony, I hear you, brother. I don't want anybody hurting themselves or their family on my behalf. Don't do it. Folks, I'm sitting here in front of you telling you right now, my ministry is not about money. Yes, I mention it at the end of every service. That's what a preacher is supposed to do. I don't, however, get on here and say, you better do this or you better do that. No. I say, if you'd like to support the ministry of my family, how to do so is down in the description of every video. But there's nothing wrong with me telling you what's needed. Absolutely nothing. When I said this morning, we really need some help, we really do. I'm not teasing. But I'm also not going to go into a breakdown of everything that we need. You'll either trust me or you won't. You'll either bless us or you won't. That's up to you. But that's that. And that's enough of this. Stop doing chargebacks. Just don't send it. If you don't have it to send, don't send it. Don't send it, then need it next week and then do a chargeback on me and hurt me. Don't do that. Don't send a check that you can't cover. That hurts me and my family. Don't do that. Don't go to the bank and take out a loan to try to support us. Do not, under any circumstance, do that. Don't hurt you and your family for me and mine. I trust God. Don't you? I love you guys. Not nearly as much as God, but I love y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye now.